y'all? Welcome back to Pigskin Afflictions Miami. I'm Roy, your host, back with another one. Man, for the life of me, I don't understand why Dolphin fans are so hard to please sometimes. Why Dolphins media flops back and forth. This fan base as a whole is just, I don't even know. But so anyway, today what we're gonna talk about here is Jonah Savaianaya. All right, and I'm here on my computer because I just want to look up some facts about my man while I talk about him, if I can get this thing to load. Right. So first and foremost, we drafted. Why this thing don't want to work for me right now? Let's see if I can get this thing up. All right. Okay, I got a page. Malik Willis going on right here. We'll talk about him another time. But who I really want to talk about is Jonah Savaianaya. So my man's coming into his second year, right? We drafted this man in the second round. So we wasted some good draft capital on him. See, I caught myself. I said we wasted some good draft capital on him. No, we didn't. Because we don't even know what we have yet. Point being with my man Jonah is we brought him in out of Utah, right guard, and the man was looking good in college. I think we did the man wrong, to be completely honest. Come on, computer, let's go. So, just so you know, Pigskin Afflictions, this has been something that's been on my mind for a long time. And so far, I haven't gotten off the ground. Consistency has been my problem. But we're going to change that. I'm going to start putting out some more videos. We're going to talk about the Dolphins. We're going to get deep into some of these players. We're going to talk about some things that other people ain't really talking about. We are going to talk about my afflictions. And back to the story at hand. So, big affliction. Jonah M. Savaianaya, and I know I say it right. Most of y'all don't be saying it right, but I know I be saying it right. So we're gonna start with that. So working for the Miami Dolphins, drafted 37th overall. So in the second round of the 2025 draft, after a standout career at Arizona. I said Utah. My bad. Arizona. So the man came out of Arizona. Samoa native. We already know that. St. Louis School alum. Started all his college games. He earned freshman All-American. Why am I hitting my thing right there? Let's not even worry about that. Hold on. Actually, let me zoom this in a little bit more right here. Let me get a little bit more on my face right there. Yeah, I like that. All right, we're going to get all this worked out. I promise you. So here's my big thing with Jonah Savaianaya. The Miami Dolphins, and all of our brilliance, drafted this man. Big Samoan dude, looks the part, moves the part. I think he could be a good guard in this league. And if that don't work out, maybe even a good center. But I think the man could be a good guard. So what we do last year with the Chris Greer, Mike McDaniel thing, we moved him from right guard to left guard, figuring that was our hole, figuring we could put him next to Patrick Paul, figuring that would solidify that left side. Of course, we all know it ain't work out that way. Now, what my problem is right now is the fact that although this was the case, and although this did not work out, and although we went 1 game, 2 game, 3 game, this man was ranked the worst guard in the league. PFF grades off the scale in a bad way as a rookie. My question is, at some point, as a coach, as a leader of personnel, as a mentor, as somebody trying to develop a player, why not move him back to his original side? Why not move him back to where he always played? Why not move him back to where you saw all the good tape? And off that good tape, you decided, let's draft this man in the second round, 37th overall. Why? We just gonna sit there and we just gonna let this man struggle all year long on the side he ain't used to, and at no point in time did anybody say, hey, instead of watching this man struggle, instead of everybody crying about Tua not having no good line, Why don't we put people in the best position to be successful? Just a thought. Just a thought. Good thought? Maybe. Whatever. Either way, if you look at it now, we know Patrick Paul, left tackle, solidified. Austin Jackson, right tackle, hurt all the damn time. Good enough not to be horrible. Right in the middle, my man Aaron Brewer. Ain't nothing else to say about that. Two problems, guard. Left guard, right guard. Last year, we knew what the issue was. Savaianaya was on the left side. They ain't even try to move that man. They ain't even take him out none. They just, whatever happens, happens. And it happened. Let's say we put him back on that right side. Let's say he gives us a glimpse of what we thought he was prior to drafting him. We can honestly say maybe partially solidified. We'll put him in like the Austin Jackson category. Maybe he'll be good enough not to be horrible. Left guard, man, we could be possibly a hole. But you show me a line in the NFL, an offensive line, and I'll show you one player on that offensive line who ain't up to snuff. There's probably only like 2 or 3 teams that got solidified big guys in all 5 spots that are playing at a high level. And even that can be rocky at times. But that's neither here nor there. Point being is, y'all need to chill out for a second. We done been through this so many times. We done had so many people that we done brought up and were ready to throw away before time even told anything. Y'all hung on to Tua for damn ever. Get this man Savaianaya a chance. Like, he ain't do nothing to y'all. He ain't steal your lunch money. Come on, bro. Relax for just a quick second. Let's think about this. On top of that, let's think about this. Malik Willis is there now. Mobile quarterback. Everybody knows a mobile quarterback can help offensive. Well, you can help and you can hurt our offensive line. But you can help an offensive line more than a non-mobile quarterback can. And to be completely honest, I don't think there was any development in the last regime anyway. I don't think there was any real coaching. I think we were a team full of gimmicks. And if the gimmicks worked, the gimmicks worked. If the gimmicks didn't work, then the gimmicks didn't work. So I just heard the cat over there. He over there making noise. And before I throw something at him, I think I'm just about done talking about Savaianaya. This was a short video, but I just had to get that off my chest. And we're going to keep things rolling. So once again, I'm Roy, your host at Pigskins Affliction Miami. Hopefully y'all keep watching. Hopefully you like the content. Hopefully you subscribe. If not, it is what it is. I love you anyway. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.